Got this place hooked up like a ragtag dimension jumper. I don't want to say spaceship because I don't think there's anything out in the space. The space, inner space, is where we live. They call outer space the area above the firmament. But I don't think there's anything. I don't know. Nobody knows what's out there because I prefer to relate to dimension jumping or dimensions and portal passing. I know the Book of Enoch speaks of the sun coming through a portal and the moon passing through portals, different portals. Each one is a different portal. We call it half moons, quarter moons. Those are portals. Unboxing. This one is a one I did not want to buy because Apple overprices there. And this, I actually got this used. If I'm going to be paying this much for which shouldn't have did, because they could have easily switched. They boxed this thing back up. They could have easily switched and took out the real one and put in a fake one. But as it is, I'm going to definitely send it back. How can you tell which one is a real Apple? Just not even the one that I want. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. I wanted the from Thunderbolt to USB, and this is C to USB. This is a type C. See, it's going to cost me money to send this back. This is not the right one. I wonder if I can use this in the future. Don't have any purpose for it. Knew I should have took my time. $30. Yeah. For now, at least I know it's a real one, but it's not even what I wanted. I wanted to hook up use the iPad on my keyboard to program the changes of the different stuff inside. I'm thinking I might as well put this to I might as well add this to my collection for the future. I know the new Mac Mini doesn't have a lot of Thunderbolt, so I don't know the USB. Well, you know what? Bad investment. Sometimes you got to suffer. I want to be taking chances on Bitcoin more than that. $30. Someone told me about Bitcoin, and I bought like $20, but I wasn't even watching. You're supposed to buy it. You're supposed to sell like each time it goes up. Like you buy $20 worth of Bitcoin every time it goes up past 20. You're supposed to sell like for maybe 15, 16 times a day. You're supposed to sell. Every time it goes up $1, or $2, you sell. Anything over $1, you sell. And well, if I want to see the difference between me going out on a bad day playing the piano. How much money would I lose if I go out and not make anything? The effort, the hustle, pushing the music, the piano out there. Or I want to see how much I can make on Bitcoin. Actually, I see Bitcoin is going down a little bit. I'm waiting for it to drop, the bottom to drop out of it, so I can But they were saying don't make a large investment in Bitcoin. Just buy like a little bit at a time. I think my phone went off. I'm recording here. Let's see. Can you see me now? But let me show you something. I'm showing you so many different things. I'm definitely going to deactivate I forgot my Facebook password. I'm going to deactivate my Facebook. I don't trust them, and I'm going to deactivate all of the apps associated with it. I'm going to try to get up under the radar as much as I can. I got my black vinyl top, black on black. It's like a ink, actually, a dye to make it more blacker, and it has a shiny. It dries shiny. Got two of these, so I need to redo my top. I need to go wash my car today too. Wash it down. I messed up. I used a kind of those green Brillo soft, those green Brillo. I was trying to get. I washed off some of my paint. I don't believe I did that, but I can say this would be a future investment. It's always good to have doggles like this. I used to buy things, but this one kind of expensive mistake though. I still need the other one. Well, you know what? If this is actually for cameras. This is actually for a camera, to hook a camera up to your. So maybe I can graduate into this higher level. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. It was cheaper than the regular price too. So, and it's dangerous to buy these things because they can always switch out and give you a fake one. I wonder if it's supposed to have an apple on it. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this into my. I want to show you this. This is what I use. Sometimes if my gig bag is worn out and starting to fray, I use this on the edges. I'm using it on my S1, the Bose PA speakers, little portable ones. I put some vinyl wrap, some contact paper, we used to call it vinyl wrap, plastic, to make it look like carbon fiber. But some of the ends kind of like peel. So I'll be using this to seal it, because that's going to be like for outdoors. So it's going to take a beating. I did want to show you. I'm going to start wearing my my rawhide since it's we're going into pioneer days here. Going into the wilderness, outdoors like the wilderness now. So when I went out and played at the monument, between the monument and Capitol on a big protest day, I could actually see the Capitol from where I was playing at, because I could see everybody on the steps. They look like dots. It looked like a black. I'm used to looking at the Capitol only seeing white, and I could see a black trail of spots that was full. The stairway was full. I could see it from where I was playing. I didn't tell my brother I was going there. I talked to him on the he called me the other day. He was telling me I'm putting out too much information, but I figure when I'm out there playing on the street, people come up and ask me a million questions. So I'm gonna make another sign and put it on my front of my keyboard, so people don't have to ask me questions. But I'm definitely going to deactivate my Facebook. Going to be wearing my moccasins. I'm going to make another pair of pants. The pants I have are too small. I'm going to be wearing this. This is heavy. I need to wear this now before it gets too hot to wear. So it's amazing how people can wear this stuff in the summertime. I guess actually it's a way how to do everything if you actually use it as it's as the clothes we wear. Most of the are not natural polyester, synthetic fibers. Maybe I need to get back to nature. And I ordered a nice pair of suede pants. They're size 32. I haven't wore 32 waist. I remember years ago I used to wear a size 27 waist. 32 waist for a long time. Then when I started getting up to 36, I thought I was getting fat. But I know if I do some serious setups, crunchies, I don't know if my waist. Well, I ordered some things too to get the stitches out. I ordered a good pair of shears. I'm gonna have to go with. I never got more than one viewer yesterday when I didn't go on Facebook and post in. I need to find my password. I forgot my password. I deleted my cookies, and my password is gone. But like I said, I definitely want to delete my Facebook and a bunch of apps. I'm going to, with this technology, I'm going to fly under the radar as much as possible, if it is possible, with having this technology. I don't want to hand that information to them. So I'm going to take a couple of days a week to research how to turn off certain apps and how to have your phone so the least amount of tracking can be done on the phone, or the least amounts of information. TMI and the opposite. What's the opposite of TMI? No information. Least amount of information. Least amount of information as possible. Tomorrow I'm definitely Saturday and Sunday. Today I should go brush up on all my my performance pieces again. I used to say you should go out, instead of practicing at home, you should set it up so at least have the songs good enough to practice. If you go out on the street and practice, you can get paid for practicing. Right? That's better than taking a chance on a Bitcoin, huh? But let me show you what. If I told you I invested $20 in Bitcoin, and I think I definitely made about $8, I think, with my Cash App. But I noticed that Bitcoin was starting to drop this morning. So I pulled I put $100 on Bitcoin. And I was making some, I wasn't checking it regularly. Like I said, every time I go up to $1, you're supposed to take that dollar out. But I put $5 in there, and they charged me 35 cents, I think. So I got $4.91 of Bitcoin right now. I took my $100 out, and like I said, Bitcoin looked like it was trying to drop this morning. But I'm waiting for the bottom to fall out of it so I can start all over again. But really, they said it doesn't make any difference if it's all the way down or all the way up. You don't want to. They said if it do drop, you don't want to just because it dropped, you don't want to start from the beginning, put $3,000 in it, something like that. They say you always start with a little bit of money and go up and down with it. They say you're really supposed to use your interest money to invest. But like I said, it should be a learning process. If you have time in your life and you should use it wisely. Like Jesus was told a story about the the rich man who went away and he left money with 3 different people. One he gave 1 talent, one he gave 5 talents, one he gave 10 talents. When I was really small, they used to use that term, a talent, as the English interpretation of the word talent, as a skill or a gift or ability to do something. But they was talking about money investing. He was talking about investments. And when the guy came back and they didn't invest their money, but it's the same thing about when Jesus comes back. What is he coming back for? What did you supposed to be investing in? Money, or if you use money to help get his word out, you're going to need some of it. Or you just have trust and faith. And some people say you don't even need money because God will bless you with it directly. He'll give it to you directly, so you wouldn't have to buy it. But that's no excuse not to have the means of trade, buying and selling and trading. Most nowadays people use money, being able to invest and trade. That's one thing. Joseph was raised, his father taught him the whole business, because he had him going out checking on his other brothers. That's why they got jealous of him. He was in charge of, the father put him in charge of the business, to run the business. So when he got to Egypt, he was already knowledgeable of business transactions. Let me get ready, get out of here. Feel kind of rested today, funny today, empty almost, like as far as planning. Well, I guess this is how I feel when you retire. You have to have a plan for every day. If you still want to try to work some kind of business, which I want to do, my music industry. But you know what? Instead of me investing $100 in Bitcoin, I need to start investing in the music applications for selling my music online. I know they always talk about iTunes, CD Baby. There's a couple of places. I think I want to definitely do. Well, since I invested that $100 and took it back, maybe I should invest $100 worth of selling. What do you call it? CD Baby stuff. What do you call that? I need to research that. Music. Let me see. Music. Where do I have this here? Music grants. Music promotion. What do I have it under? I don't even have it really in my. I'm looking at my bookmarks. Woodshed, Mac, videos, YouTube, trailers, grants and proposals. I need to study that too. I think everybody should know something about grants and proposals, because they'll give you money if you have a good idea to. The government will invest in you if you ask them for money. I have a friend of mine. He always goes for grants all the time. Grants, proposals. I need to find music promotions, art. Well, I'm just rambling on here. How to sell your music online. That's what I need to look up. Best selling music applications. What do you call it? Would you say that? You know, I like I said, I'm through with Facebook. I'm going to deactivate it as soon as I can get back on my password. As soon as I can recover my password, and as fast as I can recover my password, fast as I'm going to get out of there, because those little bit of viewers that I'm getting from going through all that hassle, I'm pretty sure they're getting too much information. I think it's time now to start shutting down. I'm not saying turn your phone off, but make sure you go into the setting mode, look up YouTube, how to not make it easy for them. I don't want to make it easy for them to see all my information, even though I decided to go on social media and tell people, give people insight into my home. Here I am in my home, and you're here. And how to go under the wire incognito in this day and age and still keep your internet on. Plus, I got a brand new phone. I got stuff this in here. I need to start this all over again too. Bitcoin sees me doing a lot of different transactions. But like I said, I think Bitcoin should be ready to drop in a minute. First thing I can do is, I know what I can do. I can play the piano. I need to hold fast to what I have. What I have now, I learned a bunch of songs. I need to hold fast to those songs. I need to brush up on the songs that I know right now. That's holding fast what I got. Staying strong. And also to yesterday I had an experience with a young lady. I was making a deposit, and it was taking me a while to put my ones in there. So there was a guy behind me, so I let him go in front of me. And as he was leaving, he asked if there was a girl behind him. He asked if she can go in front of me, and she was under the impression that she was in front of me, even though she was behind him. It's so confusing. So I realized that when you get upset over somebody else of a misunderstanding and you get caught up in it, is both of you don't understand what's going on. And why would you become angry at that? I became angry because she cursed me out after I let her go in front of me. When she was walking away, I said, "You're welcome." And she turned around and went off as if I was doing something wrong. She thought that I had busted in front of her. I think that's what it was. She thought that I got in front of her. I think that's what it was. But I was upset because she was going off. But the fact was, it was a misunderstanding. Why would I put her? I did put her in a category with some crazy people. I'm not going to say who, but it was like twice. I'm not even, you know what? I usually go ahead and say what I want to say, but it was two different facets of things that happened here in the United States here today in Washington, D.C. Not today, but in Washington, D.C. Because I was right there. I went right there as it was. When I got there, it was happening. Because as soon as I got there, my sister sent me the information. And the whole time I was there, I was hearing the conversations of people who had came out of the Capitol, who were all the way inside the Capitol, and they were talking about, I heard people say, they said, "Yeah, we pushed right past him. We pushed right past." And they were talking about inside, or one lady, matter of fact, one of them was there when the lady got shot, because he said that when she went into that room, that's when they shot her. She went into a certain room. I got that firsthand information. I was right there when they were coming out. People walking maybe 3 football fields. I was halfway in between the monument and the Capitol. I could see the Capitol from where I was playing. But I'm glad I went, because I instead of hearing about it, I was there. Not quite to the Capitol, but I could see the Capitol. I could see the people on it. I could see the image of the people from where I was at. Let me get ready to get out of here. I'm gonna go off of Facebook, sign off, and signing off Facebook, and save this little video. I'm gonna edit it.